Decision-making when facing calamities and emergencies can be tricky or difficult. Aside from the incident report, safety manuals can also be a great tool for promoting safety. While the former can capture events that already happened, this comprehensive text enables you to be prepared before facing an emergency. As they say, prevention is better than cure. Writing a safety manual requires you to focus on details. You should be fully aware of how certain processes are done. Remember, people read your work to know, to figure things out, and to have a better view of how steps should be applied. It is highly recommended that you write with precision, using appropriate use of tenses and vocabulary words. Utilizing transition words and connectives will also promote clarity and organization within your texts. More so, varying your sentence construction through the use of active and passive voice will strengthen your presence as a writer. Welcome to Module 8, Lesson 4, Decision Making when faced with natural calamities and emergencies. At the end of the lesson, you are expected to first survey the parts and contents of a comprehensive safety manual. Second is for you to analyze the different functions of will and going to as future tense verb forms. Third, for you to formulate proactive, well-informed decisions when facing calamities and emergencies. And lastly, is for you to construct an elaborate safety manual using will and going to. To express a great degree of certainty and conviction with your sentences, the words will and going to shall be used. It's important to decipher the differences between the two. Although both are effective in stating future actions, there's still a fine line among their functions. Let's start with will. Will can be used to express rapid or proactive decisions, choices that you've come up with due to possible circumstances or scenarios. For example, we will secure the bookshelf with screws and bolts now to ensure our safety in case of an earthquake. This sentence expresses the rapid decision of securing the bookshelf with proper bolts and screws. This is a form of a proactive choice to prevent further damages and risks during an emergency. You may also notice that the main verb appears on its base form, secure. Will can also be used to indicate a prediction, such as in the sentence, the bookshelf will likely fall if we don't fasten it with screws and bolts. The sentence already gives us a clue that will was used to indicate a prediction. Likely is an adverb that indicates the likelihood or probability of the event happening. The sentence expresses that the said bookshelf will fall if we don't take preventative measures. Moreover, will can indicate an offer, promise, or threat. I will oversee those loose screws and bolts while you gather your hammer. This is an offer. The speaker kindly offered that while the other person gathers the hammer, he will be in charge of overseeing the loose screws. I will assist you. Don't hesitate to climb onto the chair. This is a promise. And this is a threat. Be careful. Those sharp nails will pierce you if you don't aim properly on the wall. Lastly, will can express refusal by simply adding not after it. Example, please try to minimize unnecessary movement minutes. I will not be able to catch you if you happen to fall. Let us read this sentence. I am going to visit the market later to buy supplies. Going to is used here to state a prior plan, an activity that the speaker wishes to accomplish in a given time. Now, let's analyze these sentences. The clouds appear darker than usual. It is going to rain. I feel dizzy and nauseous. I am going to throw up. If you notice, going to was used to convey pieces of evidences. It communicated the possible occurrence of an event due to the proofs identified. Quite close to this, going to can be utilized in telling events that are about to happen. Get back! The bomb is going to explode. This expresses an observed situation that is about to unfold in the moment it was identified. Another one is, that building is going to collapse. As you see, will and going to have their respective functions, and as proficient communicators, it falls on our deliberate judgment to choose between the two. Like what we tackled, you must use will when it comes to expressing rapid decisions, indicating prediction, offer, promise, or threat, and expressing refusal. On the other hand, select going to in stating prior plans, conveying evidence, and telling events that are about to happen. This is your last quiz. Let us check your in-depth mastery on the use of will and going to. Let us begin with the first statement. I blank wear my helmet when riding my bike tomorrow. Is it will or going to? The answer here is going to, because the sentence indicates a prior plan or intention of wearing a helmet tomorrow when he goes for a bike ride. Next, she blank called the police if she sees any suspicious activity. Is it will or going to? In this context, will is appropriate because the decision to call the police is made at the moment of speaking about a possible future action rather than being a prior plan or arrangement. And lastly, the company blank provides safety equipment for all workers. Is it will or going to? The answer here is going to. Why? This one is suitable here as it indicates a planned or intended future action by the company. It implies that providing safety equipment is part of the company's future plans or commitments. Wonderful progress! Let us now wrap up your total learning experiences for Module 8, Lesson 4. Number 1, crafting an effective safety manual involves meticulous attention to detail, precision, and the strategic use of language elements. A well-structured manual comprising sections such as introduction, general safety rules, hazard communication, emergency procedures, personal protective equipment, first aid, and ergonomics serves as a vital tool for ensuring comfort and security in any given area. Next, in crafting safety manuals for future preparedness, utilize will for expressing rapid decisions, predictions, promises, or refusals, while going to is suitable for stating prior plans, conveying evidence, and telling imminent events. For your last reflection activity, I want you to reflect on the importance of understanding and preparing for potential emergencies. How has this lesson influenced your perception of safety, and what steps do you think individuals and communities can take to enhance their preparedness for unforeseen events?
Impressive work, learner! I commend your outstanding progress throughout this module. You have not only acquired a deep understanding of safety and risk reduction, but also eloquently articulated your personal experiences during natural calamities and emergencies. Beyond mere description, you've astutely shared your perspectives in these phenomena and substantiated your decision making processes. Furthermore, I'm confident that your proficiency in macro skills, including grammar and vocabulary, has improved. Your grasp of these topics now stands at a remarkably advanced level. To delve deeper into these topics, I encourage you to explore the complete module available on Global English Competitiveness ebook for B2 learners. Once more, I am Miss Mediatrix Therese R. Galero, your instructor for Lesson 4, Decision Making When Faced with Natural Calamities and Emergencies. It has been a pleasure sharing this educational voyage with you. As you embark on your next phase of your communicative growth, Module 9 Education and Careers awaits your exploration. Farewell and best wishes on your continued learning journey. Bye!